walk in with some angels on your side. You walk in with the whole heavens on your side. Okay? And somebody felt that. Right? It's as if, I don't care if you're a small woman, 4 foot
Happy New Year
11.
to everybody.
It's
Because
as
I
if
might
you are
not
a
see
grown
you
man
when the
standing
clock
up in a
strikes
room with a
12.
baseball bat filled with muscles. Spiritually, this is how somebody felt. And physically, they looked like a
Even though
beast.
this ain't the real
But
New Year.
spiritually,
But
you made them feel like a
for
lamb. It's
those
like it was a
who
mismatch.
still say Happy New
When you
Year,
see them
Happy New
in the
Year's.
physical, crazy, loud, obsessive, I'm in control, I'm a boss, I run this. In the spirit, they're a lamb. For you, on the outside, you may
I'm
be
not doing
calm, cool,
anything but being
collected, you know what
stupid
I'm
right
saying?
now.
But on the inside, you a 7 foot man with a baseball bat and you got a bunch of muscles. Okay? And now they know. Defend, stand, resist. This is the vibe in the aura or in the energy that walked in the room that made it feel like the TV came on. Okay? You just showing up. You just being there. Boom. Everything going crazy. Everything going haywire. The presence alone does that. You ain't gotta say or do nothing. But anyway, defend, stand, resist. Defend. Um, there was maybe bullying again. This person, somebody need them to come defend them. Help me. Imagine if the collective ran up like that. Don't you think they could use you right now to help them? And so some people may be feeling like you defend them in a way. You coming in the room is like you coming in with that bat, and now they gotta stop tying them up. They gotta play it off. Like they was, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna tie you up, I'm taking you to the forest. But then you walked in the room like you was gonna do what? And then they gotta turn into a lamb. Okay. So you being there, you showing up authentically in your own power that God gave you, that vibe, that presence, that energy alone. It defends somebody, it saves somebody. You stood up for other people. And also it says resist. That's important to me because you're not going with what you just and what they say. You going with order.
Yeah, goddamn going right. I'm not just gonna go with somebody say or
Okay, now let me
somebody
test your
like
frequency. Because that's the only thing you can't lie about. You can lie about
growing up. I'm
everything else.
pretty
What your
sure
frequency like?
everybody was taught
Hmm.
don't just listen to what
You like
somebody
that.
tells you.
Okay, so
Make
what
sure the
you doing
information is correct.
in 2026?
But
Resist.
I guess the older people get, the
And this
more they
person,
forget,
you resisted the urge to fall
and it
into
don't
that
make no
program
sense.
just based on what you see on
How you
TV.
doing,
You know,
Devay
I'm a
Fielder?
beast. I'm a beast.
How you doing,
Hey,
Galaxy
you know what I mean?
Content
But that's what I
273?
said. Look
Hi.
at me, roar, roar, hear me, hear me. Yeah. Something off about that vibe though. Okay, you doing well in
I'm
26.
not doing nothing. I'm
So
just on here
whatever it is,
early
jumpsuit,
because I
whatever
might not
floats
be
your boat,
here
what
for
is
the
something
clock to
that
strike
in this
12.
world, what is something
So
that you
happy New
want?
Year's
What's the
early to
person
you
that you want
guys,
to have
even
on
though
this
it's not New
side? They
Year's.
need to get aware
But
of
for
what they
those who
need
do
to
celebrate it during
maybe
this time
stop
of
doing, calm
season,
down before they get exposed.
Happy New Year's
Oh,
to
another
you.
5 of coins. Man,
My day was great,
left out in the cold.
Devay Fielder.
They wanted to keep you separate because you like
Holiday
the
is cool. I don't
wholesome.
really
But what
celebrate
if I told you,
holidays
well,
because
use
they're
your
pagan.
belief?
But
It
at the
makes you
same
connect
time,
fear
I'm
more
not
with
going to
it.
stop anybody else from celebrating.
This ATM, they was getting a lot of stuff out of people. They was feeding off people's fear energy. They was
I
feeding
pretty
off
much be
people's
at work all the
chaos and
time.
drama and creating all kind of scenarios to see them down and stay beneath them so they can stay control. But now that you come, well, just going up to the ATM trying to get withdrawals out of people, that ain't happening no
Just
more.
trying to come up with the
Okay.
master plan
Somebody trying to work overtime to make up for what
for a
they're
new
losing just
world
by you appearing.
of freedom
Okay. And this is why
instead
people
of
stress. It's
shackles
like
and
I don't do
chains.
anything. They're losing money, they're losing sleep, peace, they losing a lot, especially that pride and that ego,
I
that
am
self-esteem,
48
that
years
confidence.
old. How old are
Oh, I'm talking
you?
about totally not getting any of that anymore. Okay. Broke, struggling, outcast. Now, in any other position, it's just broke, struggling, and outcast. But this, it's like, oh, you're done. Okay? It's like they've taken you
This is the
so
time to ask me
far
any questions
that
that you got in your
now they're
mind.
looking at this and look crazy. You counted yourself out. That was too much. Okay?
Because it's a
You have
lot of
a
people
life
out here
to live.
believing the lies.
And it's coming in reality and things like this person is not.
As
And
you
people
can
act like
see,
they
I'm
know that much
fine.
more when they say do something. When they say jump, people not gonna say hi. They're gonna say for what? You know what I'm saying? And that, oh, that makes somebody melt if the ground turns to a
What you
puddle of
mean,
water
no?
and people just step over and splash them and put them in 50 different directions. You know what I'm saying? Like, bad. Okay? And that's what is
Oh, but I
obsession.
did put
It's
on my
like,
thing that this was
oh,
not for
this has
children,
been
so
in
I
their
don't even know
life
how you
for the past
bypassed them and
five
got on
years.
here.
For the past, they just build up a whole beast mode mentality, energy, vibration, and showed everybody. I'm
When
like,
it's
this
for
already,
children, I
already
normally
happening
just
around
put
us.
that it
That's
is
what
for
they built
children
up
and I
physically.
conduct myself
All for them to
appropriately.
talk about
So
this
this was
video
supposed to be
got
an
one
18 or
person
21 and
sticking.
over post.
Okay? It ain't even gotta be physically in the room. Your video can come up in somebody else's house. That's the room. You know what I'm saying? Your social media popped up across the world in somebody else's living room. You know what I mean? But it's bad, John. It's bad. They lying. Whew, child, you built all that up, losing your mind. Let's see next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this word, y'all. And you looking good, better, bouncing up, doing more. It says seductive, fierce, and confident. Your confidence is about to skyrocket. And it's true, genuine frequency type
You
confidence.
have a
I'm
blessed
not
day.
confident necessarily because how you
Devay
look or
Fielder.
how people respond or any of that. Confident because you know who team you on. You know you want to say that no matter how bad it get, some way, somehow, you gonna always win. You know that you don't have to roar to be felt like the beast or like that 7 foot man with a baseball bat really moves, right? You ain't gotta be obsessed and crazy over anything because the way you do things, good things come to you. Good things are attracted to you. Good things flow towards you. You're resting in that vibe and that
Would
energy.
you like
So
to
when
ride?
people going around there screaming and trying to make people believe things, you just standing there and it's already it's believing itself. Okay. Um, Also seductive. That word is standing out to me because it's an obsessive energy too. Someone is obsessed because it's like they've been planning this whole time. They've been practicing this whole time, trying to make this thing look for real. And yours is genuine. And that's another reason why it's kind of like it's seductive. It's like especially for those of y'all who feel like you're kind of weird or quirky or you're not the conventional pretty type or you ain't masculine this and that whatever fellas take it
You
out there however
catching?
you do it. It's like why do you believe in yourself? You don't even have this and that and you don't do
Woo,
this and that
how
and you
you
did all
doing?
this
Who's on
and all
here? I see
that
two people, but I ain't seeing
but you
nobody
don't even have
talking.
that
You
this
can
and
ask
that
me
and
any question
somehow
you
you
got in your
still
mind
don't you
right now
still
for the
have to
year of
you still love yourself
2025.
you still do this and this. They don't understand.
Anything
And
somebody
this is
need
why you
cleared
got
up,
men
tonight is the night to ask the
who
questions.
and even more fire energy. When I say you keep going up, you're gonna keep bossing up. By the end of this
This
year,
live is not
we're
for
in what
children.
26, right? So moving into
So
27.
if a child is
By
on
this
here,
time
I
next year,
did mark this
you are
video
your
as
whole completely
being
different
not for
person.
children. And
And this
YouTube, I
year,
don't even
you got
understand
this.
what's the point of
This,
having a
when I
box to
say
say
you may
not for children
receive
or
in the
not for
natural, this
kids
is this.
and
And
still
then
kids can dang go and
what?
join in. Like, make
These
this shit make
children,
sense,
watch this.
YouTube.
They gotta go through demoralizing people, hurting people,
Why are you
because
saying
they've been
please?
obsessed and planning and
Uh,
plotting to
Camille,
do what you
Camille,
do. And look, you do it
what are you saying please for? What are
magnified,
you pleading about?
majestic, beautiful.
Because
Okay,
if ain't nobody
you.
asking no
It's something
questions, I ain't gonna
about
just
your
be
energy
talking.
that
I'll
just
be
make
talking,
you
but it
feel
ain't gonna
like
be
king.
about shit. And if it
You
do
don't
be
gotta
about shit, it
still
ain't
have to
probably gonna be
have
what you want to
like
hear.
real love for yourself genuinely from like the
So
Cosby
what are
Show
you pleading for?
versus
Please,
faking it type stuff.
please.
Okay, somebody want to be you bad,
Oh, you heard her. She said
and it's
somebody want to
because
be
it's
me
self love.
bad.
It's what they always
And I always
thought
tell
they
people, you don't
was.
want to be me because I done been through too
You
many
are who they
situations and
thought
life
you were.
experiences
And
now
by
that I'm
you
older.
carrying your presence
If
and
a
your
person
energy,
wanted to
your
walk through
vibe,
my
all of that, your
shoes,
naturalness,
you be
that's
mad
where
because
your
you be like, oh,
aura
I thought this
it
bitch had it
wasn't
good. No, I didn't have
goofy.
it good.
It wasn't
I
cheap,
had to make good
whoever,
days for
right? They
myself.
realized you're trying to be me. Whole time they're trying to be you. It's crazy. Do you understand what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
thought they
it's
was you,
crazy
so
when
we got
somebody
that. We
trying to
was
be
like,
you and
oh,
not
me, me,
themselves.
me. That's
I
me,
couldn't see
me. Let me
myself trying
talk
to
about
be
the push our
somebody
buttons because
else.
you are me and I am you, me, I. It's they confused. But sometimes the universe, life will throw them something for them to see. You're the shadow. You're the
I love
angel
being
to
me.
them, and this is
Lois
what it
Marie.
really looks like.
G
You're trying
baby.
too much, way too much to come back from where they are now. Okay, so by the time next year end, you might not recognize them either. Okay, if they had a class, take advantage of it, do it, not to. Everybody is different, but that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the
Ooh,
channel
so
for
now
more
we about to go
information
to the
coming
next
soon.
video
You
and see
keep
what they
getting better.
talking about.
2026 is about to be
Uh,
phenomenal. Okay, 2026, boy, you might as well rub hands like Birdman.
got my
Okay, because
hair
it's gonna
done,
be very delightful. And
but
by
I
this time next year,
kept the
it's
scarf
you
on
know
so it could stay
lots of
laid down
motivational stuff. This is
without
the
all the
year to
getting
get it
frizzy.
done, and you making a beast or multiple beasts look like lambs. Okay, so that's what I get for you guys once again. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Na 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 na. We got one person on here. Who's that one person that's on here?
Every month because kids actually think it's real, but pet stores are fighting to.
I normally would be playing music. However, at this moment, I've been skimming through videos on YouTube, just listening and replying to certain things that may be needed to be spoke upon. If anybody have any questions that they need cleared up about Lois Marie Grimes, daughter of Edward Winston Grimes, rest in peace to my father, and mother of Marie Legree, granddaughter of Malachi Legree, and granddaughter of Mary Grimes and Victoria Lumpkins, niece of Howard Grimes, the great drummer to B.B. King. Rest in peace to B.B. King also. So, anybody have any questions about a free constitutional world? What would a free constitutional world look like to you? Like a constitution of freedom. What would that look like to you? Anybody got anything to add? Let's see what's going on outside because it's snowing. Oh, somebody just walking past. Let me see what my hair looking like right now because I've had this scarf on for a little minute. It should be laid down nice. Let's see what we looking like. Bam, baby. Laid down. Can't tell me Nathan. What? Nah, 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 nah. You can tell me nothing now. Oh, hey. Okay. Yup. Bam. Yup, Nathan, but I got some edges. Who's my one fan that's inside my land, my virtual land? Put my little scarf back on so I could keep my hair looking tizite. What's in his eye? Tizite, what's in his eye? Even though I be at Wizard. Oh, I gotta go underneath. I don't know what I was thinking. Bam, bam. For those other people that just came on, I am on here for the end of the year. For those need any questions asked of me that they would like to be cleared up or known, you can ask me here and I will give you a clear vision of what needs to be cleared up. But if you have no questions for me and you seem to not want to ask me anything that you may be thinking, then here's the question for you. What would a constitution of freedom look like in your perspectives? Because the constitution that we have at this moment is like locks and chains for all of us, even though it only allows certain privileges to certain people. Everybody hopping on, hopping off. What you gotta say? I got time today, 2025. 'Cause I'm pretty sure everybody that's on here have some type of idea of what's what. Any questions for me? You, the three that's on here. Any questions for me? Or you just on here just to look at my face? Woo. I asked you what was you pleading for. You say please. Who was you saying please to? The young child that got offline? I normally would be listening to music. However, I got time today. Any questions? Anybody want to clear up? Anybody want to ask me anything? Please feel free to. This is your time to get whatever you got on your mind off. Reclick. What? What? To mom, I'll be okay. What I am going to is my only language is English. So translate or you will not get answered to. A car Furcon, whatever your name is. No disrespect to it, but it's hard to pronounce. But I'm talking to you, buddy. My question to everybody that's on here is what would a constitution of freedom look like to you? Because the constitution that we have at this moment is all about bars and chains, for real, in between. Giving only certain people privileges. Because a constitution of freedom for myself looks beautiful for all the people. So, one would be I own myself. My body, mind, and soul are mine. No fear, authority, or pressure overrides my consent. This is one thing that would go under my Constitution of freedom. I speak truth without permission. I don't silence myself to make others comfortable. Truth spoken calmly is stronger than lies shouted loudly. And there's been a lot of lies being shouted out loudly about me. So, again, if you would like to clear your mind of any lies that you have heard of about me, this would be the time to ask. We are in the end of 2025. I got to learn Turkish. Well, one day I may learn Turkish. I'm not going to rule it out. I guard my mind. I question narratives, resist manipulation, and refuse mental captivity. I choose awareness over comfort. That's just a few. I still got to think of more, but again, my question would be what would a constitution of freedom look like for you? Y'all could comment, have a conversation about it. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. I got time today. This is an adult channel, so it shouldn't be no kids on here. 20 and up. Because if you got a TEEN at the end of your digitized, with your digitized age, your biological age, then you're not an adult to me still. You say 17, you still a child to me. 18, you still a child to me. 19, you still a child to me. 20, oh, now you're an adult, a pre-adult. Just like you got preteen before you come a teen, you got pre-adult before you come an adult. 20, boom, pre-adult. 27, now you're an adult. Because your mind kicks in and you start thinking, like, oh shoot, I can't keep doing this. That's for some people, but not everybody, because everybody don't have that thought process. Everybody, you know what I mean? Not to say that it's wrong or it's not wrong. But some people get it how they live, and I can understand. Being as though we are living in a world that is whips and chains, handcuffs, smack that little booty up with they belt type of deals. But anywho, anywho, what perspective do you have about a constitution of freedom? Hi, whoever just jumped on here. I ain't really doing too much scrolling on YouTube. Um, Pretty much on here. Got time today. Anybody got any questions? Want to clear their mind about any lie they ain't heard about me? Right now would be the time to ask. Clarify your mind about the lies that was told upon me. I think I do want to hear squabble up. Let's hear. Let's hear. Anybody got any questions for me? Anything? Anybody want to say? Get off their mind. Clarify some things. I'm here. I got time today. 2025 is the end of the year. I got time today.
Two months after Not Like Us shook the world, Kendrick drops Squabble Up.
Squabble up, nigga. Let's get it.
I ain't trying to fight. God knows I am.
That's the song. When I was like, yo, nigga, drop this.
I am. You heard that? God knows I am.
Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
Hey, hey. Who just jumped on? How you doing? Whoever just jumped on.
The surface, it sounds like a victory lap. But bar by bar, this record is a layered autopsy of Drake, the industry, and even Kendrick's own evolution. This isn't just a
Got
song.
any lies in
It's a
your
code
mind you
message
need to
to multiple
clarify?
audiences at once.
I'm here. You
To
can ask
Drake,
me any
it's a reminder of
question.
his defeat.
I can
To
give
the
you some
industry,
great
it's a warning
advice
about
if you need
corruption
some
and
help,
fakery.
or I could
To his
clarify
fans, it's a
whatever
declaration
lie
of
was being
rebirth
told
and
to you.
dominance. And to himself, it's a meditation on power,
Another
authenticity,
thing I was
and
talking
legacy.
about on here is
Give me a
what
few
would a
minutes and we'll walk
constitution of
away hearing
freedom look like to
Squabble
you?
Up in
Oh, they
4K,
leaving, huh?
line by line, bar by bar,
They leaving, huh?
letter by
Because I
letter.
got time
By the end of this
today.
breakdown, you'll understand why Kendrick is considered one of the greatest lyricists of our generation. You'll see how he packs 3, 4, sometimes
Anything on
5
your
minutes into a
mind to
single
clarify
bar,
the lie,
and you'll
you
never
can
listen
ask
to
me
this song
now,
the same way
2025.
again. Let's start with one quick example so you see
I
how
got
deep
time
this goes.
today.
Take the line, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sit in ducks.
Like, pop, 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 pop. I got time today.
I guess part two, it feels like.
Anybody want to clarify their mind from any lie?
It's
I
just
can
one,
clarify.
though. Kendrick saying everyone around him is an easy target,
Especially if it was
whether
told
they're
about
allies
me.
or enemies. But when we zoom into the moment, 3 layers pop out at once. Layer 1, he's clowning Drake directly. Throughout the beef, people thought Drake's disses were weak, lacking the venom and precision that Kendrick
Another
brought.
thing I was talking
They were
about
sitting
is
ducks,
the question I
vulnerable,
posed out there was
stationary,
the
easy to pick
Constitution
off.
of Freedom. What would a
Drake came
Constitution
to
of
a
Freedom look like
gunfight
to
with a
you?
water pistol. Layer 2,
Besides the
a
actual
metal duck
Constitution
is
that we
called a
have in
Drake,
place.
so even the animal he chooses
Because
is a
that
sneaky
seems to
wordplay
only
on Drake's name.
apply
This
when
is
it
the kind
wants
of
to
subliminal
apply
shot
for
that flies
certain
over most
privileged
people's heads
people.
on first listen. Kendrick is literally calling his opponent
When
a
it's supposed
duck,
to apply for
making him the
everyone.
prey in this
Oh,
hunting
you done
metaphor.
jumped off too.
Layer 3,
I get to talking
friends.
some
He
real
catches
shit,
people
niggas
like
don't
J.
want to
Cole from duck to
stay.
beef.
You get to
Cole
talking some
drops a
real
hint
shit,
in the
niggas
trail
don't want to
dissing Kendrick, and
stay.
then immediately apologized
Hi,
and
how are
pulled the song from streaming
you?
platforms.
Welcome to my
He ducked.
room.
So both allies who backed
My
away and
views.
enemies who stood their ground are sitting ducks in Kendrick's scope. Nobody is safe.
Anything on your
Nobody
mind you
is
need
exempt.
clarified,
And
you
here's
can
the
ask
kicker.
me. I got
A
time
snippet of
today.
Squabble Up was featured in the Not Like Us music
But I
video,
was really
which is
posing the
considered the nail in
question
the
of
coffin
what
of
would a
Kendrick's disses
constitution of
against
freedom
Drake.
look
So when
like
this
to
line
you
finally
besides
dropped
the
in full
constitution that
context,
we have
fans who've been
in
analyzing that
place.
snippet for months got the
that
complete
seems to
picture.
only get
That's the
recognized
kind
for
of bar
certain
density
privileged
that lives
people
all over this song. 3 meanings, multiple
and
targets,
scrutinized when
technical
other people
wordplay,
use
and strategic
the
release
Constitution
timing,
to try to
all wrapped
protect
into
themselves.
one sentence. So now let's break the whole track down using 5
And one of
simple
those things for
storytelling
me
nuances.
was
Technique 1. Location. Where are
every
we in the
person that is
story?
born
In
sovereign, they
storytelling,
born
the first
sovereign
move
over
is
their own
location.
bodies, mind,
Where are
labor,
we?
and their
What era are we
conscience.
in? Location grounds the
Now,
audience. It tells you
I
what's
also
possible, what's
had
at
a
stake,
process
and what
thought
rules apply.
of
For Squabble Up, the location isn't just a
where is
physical
it?
place,
Where is
it's
it?
the
Because I
timeline.
just had it.
Post Drake beef, post Not
So
Like
this would be
Us,
like
GNX era.
a
We need to
constitution,
understand
no
exactly where
code
we are on
for
Kendrick's journey to
like
understand what this
a
song
new
means. When
constitution for
Kendrick
freedom.
says, I am reincarnated,
One,
he's placing
I
us
own
right after
myself,
Mr.
my
Morale
body,
and the Big
mind, and
Steppers,
soul are
and
mine.
after
No
the
fear,
war with Drake
authority, or
and his
pressure
rebirth phase.
overrides my consent. That would be part of my constitution of freedom. I speak without permission. I speak the truth without permission. For real, for real. Good night, Mom. Pass me the joint too, okay? I know that's right. Let me light this shit up. Blaze that shit.
Wait, more bars?
There you go. Ah, shit, hit that shit, hit that shit, hit that shit. But yeah, that's all I was sitting here thinking about.
Everything that he has IP ownership, that's fired back at Drake. Is this one of those unreleased diss tracks? Is this just something he wanted to add to the start of the song, or is this supposed to be potentially the rollout for his next project? Wait, what? What's the password? I see dead people.
Stop, is that Tommy the Clown?
Tommy the Clown was featured at the Kendrick and Friends Juneteenth concert in Dallas.
How are you doing? Thanks for passing by my page. Any lie you got in your mind that needs clarified about me that you may have heard? I got time today.
His relationship struggles, his complex feelings about fame and responsibility. It was heavy, introspective, sometimes uncomfortable. Then came the Drake beef in 2024. Euphoria.
Cause you heard Mr. Morale.
That's important to me because he's like, you brought up Whitney. You're saying she's sleeping with my bodyguards, but at the end of the day, you don't know. Oh my God! Let it get shaky. I park his son. This nigga Kendrick is different.
I pray they my real friends, if not Hawaii and W Melody. I don't like.
There's no way! Is he not the best? Nigga, it is actually fucking disgusting, yo.
Push your P. Let me see you push your T.
Oh no, it's killing you, Drake. Drake! He is killing you!
I'm spinning again on him when you think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thor and I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. Oh, yeah.
Say, yeah, I'm whooping defeat.
So bad bitches!
Oh shit! Oh my God! No!
616 in LA. Meet the Grams. Not us. A relentless assault that changed the landscape of hip hop. Kendrick emerged victorious, but also transformed. This is someone who's been through therapy, battle, and transformation, and he's emerged evolved. The reincarnation isn't just about dropping a new album, it's about becoming a different version of himself.
Hi,
Focused,
glad to
more
see you stopped
dangerous,
by.
more confident in his purpose. And notably, just 4 tracks later on the album, there's actually a song
Listening
titled
about Kendrick Lamar.
Reincarnated.
Like, how glad you stopped by.
Man, shit. No, bro. No, man. Songs like that just prove to you why he's the better artist, bro.
So this opening line isn't just a throwaway flex. It's a thesis statement for the entire project. When he raps, a ye nigga couldn't try me in the tri-state.
See a fool, bro.
The location snaps to Brooklyn and the East Coast. The tri-state means New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the heart of East Coast rap. This is the birthplace of hip-hop. This is where Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z built their legacies. This is traditionally hostile territory for West Coast artists. Kendrick is showing he's untouchable even outside his West Coast home, even in the mecca of hip hop that traditionally hasn't welcomed outsiders. He's been staying in Brooklyn for the past couple years. He's moved into enemy territory and claimed it as his own.
I'm a multiple post. South Springs, I'm the king of New York. Godspeed!
Kendrick not even from New York.
He's moved into enemy territory and
Exactly.
claimed it as his own. The fact that he uses
And I'm
ye,
the king of New
West
York,
Coast slang
but I'm
that
a
started in Richmond and spread through Oakland and the Bay Area, while talking about
I ain't no
dominating the
bitch.
East
I'm just on
Coast,
here
is
talking shit.
significant.
But
not
don't let
code
me turn
switching.
into one.
He's not adapting to their
Bruh.
language. He's bringing his culture with him and making them respect it. And here's another layer. Drake heavily reps the Bay Area, even though he's from Toronto. So when Kendrick uses Bay Area slang while talking about being untouchable, there's an implied, I'm from this culture authentically, you're just a tourist.
Not like us. You think the people let you disrespect person? I think the Oakland show will be on that stack. Oh, no.
That boy said that Oakland show might be your last, nigga. Disrespecting Pac,
The
alright.
song itself was teased in July 2024 in the Not Like Us music video. Fans heard 4 bars and went crazy trying to figure out what the full song would sound like. Then it dropped in November on GNX. That 4-month gap built anticipation to a fever pitch. By the time the album arrived, people were ready to dissect every word. The pop-out concert in June 2024 is another crucial location marker. That's where Kendrick brought together members of different gangs, Bloods, Crips, and others, on stage in an unprecedented show of unity. When you hear Squabble Up with its BB lettering
Squabble
suggesting
up.
Bloods,
Squabble
followed by
up.
whacked out murals with its CC suggesting Crips, you're hearing the sonic representation of that unity moment.
Oh, he your ass out the Bible. He hit the Bible. Oh man, hold on. Look at her belt. It's unified.
Look at the flag.
I like the unity.
He united all the gang members. Look at this. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas certified boys man.
2 shows Kendrick did in Toronto on the GNX
Yes.
and Drake City are also
Don't make me
embedded
have
in
to
this
show
song.
you niggas.
When he says, hit his turf and get cracking, he's not
Kendrick
speaking
Lamar.
hypothetically. He literally went to Drake's home and performed Not Like Us, the song calling Drake a pedophile.
Very
in front of
creative.
Toronto crowds
Very
who couldn't
creative.
stop
That
singing
and I
along.
like that. But I like to thank me. For carrying a lot of things. Breaking a lot of generational curses. I like to thank me.
Turf, get it cracking, and double back, spin back like a deluxe album.
This is fire.
Oh no, LA back to be running fades left and right. Off the back, they tripping. Hurry up.
Wait a minute.
That's a power move of historic proportions. Even the spiritual location matters. When Kendrick references stargazing and later songs on the album reference Lucifer as the morning star, we're in cosmic biblical territory. This isn't street level beef anymore. This is mythological. This is angels and demons, heaven and hell.
I got my wings on my back and I'm marching like
When he
that.
says, Mando, let me know what to play, we're in Nelson Mandela's ideological space, looking to revolutionary politics for guidance. We're in the space of anti-apartheid struggle, black liberation, strategic resistance against oppressive systems. Kendrick
Exactly,
isn't just
that's
fighting
why I'm
Drake.
saying, what would a
He's positioning
Constitution of
himself
Freedom
as
look
part
like
of a
to you?
lineage of black resistance leaders. Location tells you everything, and Kendrick uses it to frame this song as existing in multiple places simultaneously. Post-beef victory,
Yes,
East
I
Coast
do be.
invasion,
I don't die, I
spiritual
multiply.
battlefield,
I've been saying
political
that
revolution,
time
and
after
gang unity
time.
movement.
But it's
Technique
okay.
2,
Nobody believed my
actions. What
mind.
is Kendrick doing, bar by bar? Next is actions. What is the character literally doing in the moment? This is crucial because Kendrick doesn't just tell you what happened, he shows you.
What? Commercials is just irrelevant for real, for real. And they ain't relevant because of the length of time. One day I sat and watched, I like to watch Days of Our Lives when I was younger. And I started noticing that throughout the whole hour of Days
He
of Our
gives you the
Lives,
verbs, the
you was pretty
movement,
much
the physical
watching like
reality
30
of each
minutes
scene.
of
Listen how many action verbs Kendrick packs into
actual
this
Days of Our
song.
Lives
Woke
and
up looking for the
30
broccoli.
minutes of
Walk in,
commercials,
walked
because
out with the
it
safe.
would be like you
Spit a
watch 2
loogie at the
minutes of Days
camera.
of Our
Speed
Lives and you
off.
get 3 minutes of commercials. Or you'll watch 2.5 minutes
Every bar is
of
kinetic.
Days of Our
Every line
Lives.
is motion. Action 1. Woke up looking for the broccoli. This is the first thing we see him
And the
doing.
other
He's not just
half, two and a
flexing
half
money.
minutes, would
He's
be
waking up hunting resources. The word
commercials.
looking implies active search, not passive wealth. He's not waking up to money already there. He's hunting it down. In his diss track, 616 in LA,
Hey, what's up,
Kendrick
though?
told Drake to think about whether OVO, Drake's own label and team, was working with Kendrick to take Drake down. He implied there was a mole in Drake's camp feeding Kendrick information. The security was already weak. The fortress was already compromised. So when Kendrick says he walked in and walked out with the safe, he's describing a heist where the doors were already unlocked. He didn't have to break in. He just strode through, took the victory, and left without
Hey,
a scratch. The safe
thanks for
represents the
stopping
title,
by
the
my
crown, the
page.
cultural dominance that Drake thought was secure. Kendrick just took it. And think about the confidence in that action. I walk in, present tense, casual, like he's entering a convenience store. Then walked out with the safe, past tense, mission accomplished, matter of fact. No struggle, no resistance, just smooth execution. Action 3. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed off. That's pure Tupac energy from 1994. There's iconic footage of Pac leaving a courthouse after a legal battle, spitting at the cameras where reporters were hounding him, then jumping in a car and peeling off into the night. It's one of the most famous pieces of hip hop footage ever captured. The whole scene plays like a movie shot. You can see it frame by frame. Kendrick exiting a building, paparazzi and cameras swarming, him spitting in defiance and disrespect, then the car door slamming and tires screeching as they speed away. It's cinematic, it's rebellious, it's a direct homage to his biggest influence. Kendrick has openly expressed his admiration for Tupac and acknowledged him as a major influence on his life and music. On To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick literally has a conversation with Pac through archival audio. So when he reenacts this specific Pac moment, he's placing himself in that lineage. He's saying, I carry the spirit of Pac's defiance and authenticity. Action 4. Hit his turf and get
Yes, I
cracking,
do.
double back like a deluxe. He's describing his attack strategy in the Drake beef, but also his actual touring strategy. First, let's look at the disc release pattern. He dropped Euphoria and 616 in LA back to back in late April 2024. Fans barely had time to digest the first shot before the second one landed. Then he doubled back again in early May with Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. It's like a boxer throwing combination punches. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. You don't give your opponent time to recover. You keep the pressure on. The deluxe album metaphor is
Got
perfect
to.
because the deluxe involves revisiting the original project with added material. Kendrick revisited Drake multiple times, each iteration adding more devastating blows.
I
And then he literally hit
like
Drake's
the
turf by doing 2 shows in
creativity
Toronto on the GNX
that
tour. He
I
performed Not Like Us, the song with pedophile allegations, in Drake's hometown. The crowd sang every word. That's psychological warfare. That's planting your flag in enemy territory. The word cracking can also be heard as quacking, Another duck reference connecting back to sitting ducks and the wordplay on Drake's name. Every action has multiple meanings. Action 5. Bounce out, know he spooked town, eyes dilated. Here's the action from the perspective of Kendrick's enemies. When Kendrick bounces out, arrives on scene, he spooks the whole town. Everyone gets scared. Their eyes dilate from fear and adrenaline. This is showing the physical, bodily reaction his presence creates. By focusing on actions instead of vague summaries,
Yeah, I tend to
Kendrick
have
makes
that
every bar feel like a scene you can
energetic
see in your head. It's
rub
not
off.
abstract, it's concrete. You can visualize every moment. Technique 3. Thoughts. What's in Kendrick's head? Third lens. Thoughts. What is the character thinking in that exact moment? This is where we get access to Kendrick's internal world, his frustrations, his questions, his observations about the culture. A lot of Kendrick's thoughts are hidden in lines where he questions the game and the people in it. These aren't rhetorical questions. They're
Yes.
genuine frustrations he's been sitting with, probably for
Detroit just had a
years.
shooting
When he
incident.
says, quid pro quo, what you want?
Everybody
Because I'm
need to stop
watching.
killing these like
Nigga gonna be in the club rapping about quid pro quo.
He's thinking about how transactional hip hop has become. Quid pro quo is Latin for something, a mutual exchange, usually with darker implications. Backdoor deals, fake alliances, label politics, sexual favors, insider trading, payola. All the corruption that happens
pretty
behind the
much.
scenes while fans see only the polished product. He even addressed this same dynamic back in 2015 on Institutionalized from To Pimp a Butterfly, where he said, quid pro quo, something for something, that's the obvious. Calling such behavior obvious highlights how normalized these corrupt practices have become. Everyone knows it's happening, but everyone pretends it's not.
Facts. And I ain't with all of that.
And I told him, need this or I need that. Gonna do it.
Not to say that I wasn't with all of that at one point in time in my life, but at some point in time in our lives, everybody got to grow the fuck up. Like, the fuck is going on out here in the world? Everybody adults running wild. Squabble out.
Obvious highlights how normalized these corrupt practices have become. Everyone knows it's happening, but everyone pretends it's not. But the watching in this new line tells you he's paying attention. He's not participating, but he's observing. He's cataloging who's making what deals, who's compromising their integrity for what payoff. And maybe one day he'll expose it all. The thought behind this bar is cynicism mixed with vigilance. He knows how dirty the game is, but he's choosing to stay clean while keeping receipts on everyone else. And tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. He's basically thinking, why are y'all lying on records about lives you don't live? This is calling out the entire trend of rappers fabricating street credibility.
Yep, because they taking credibility from the people that actually did that shit for real, and they pretending like they them people. Like, that's wrong to do. That's not your energy. You gotta go through what the next motherfucker had to go through in order to get to where they got to.
He saw real violence.
This is where you have to understand. Everybody that came out they mama coochie got their own destiny.
So when he sees people treating struggle like a costume,
It's an energetic signature.
It offends him morally. The thought is, rap used to be about truth. When did we all agree to start lying? When he asks, tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal? His thought is about snitches in the industry. Fed can mean working with federal authorities, or it can mean you're being fed, taken care of financially by the system you claim to oppose. He's thinking back to what he said on Euphoria, where he mentioned knowing information about rappers that would make Gunna, who took a plea deal in the Young Thug Rico case, look like a saint. He's watching rappers who claim to be deep in street life, but are actually cooperating with authorities.
I'm from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking, they shot at this nigga too, but I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe with it. I don't wanna block, like, block out y'all case by saying Russell and do that. Say no to Russell? Man, that nigga fucking screwed. That fool. You shot everybody, bro. Well, I don't fucking know, because every day nigga broke fucking ball. I don't know.
The streets know who the snitches are, even if the public doesn't. The thought here is a question he actually wants answered. How are you still rapping about being a criminal while actively helping prosecutors? How does that math work? Who are you fooling? The cognitive dissonance is staggering, and Kendrick is calling it out. And when he raps, "A dot, can I get a drop?" You can hear his inner monologue playing out. This is a thought process happening in real time. Someone asks for a favor, and his immediate internal response is rejection. Layer 1 of this thought. Fans begging for music after waiting 1,855 days between Damn in 2017 and Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers in 2022.